Yeah. I'm over here sipping on coconut, talking about when you gonna fight.
And Jon Jones has just fired a direct shot across the bow. This is his clear and uncompromising message to Tom Aspinall. You'll never get this fight. And to the UFC brass, I don't want your money, I'll generate more being free. What you're about to hear is Jones essentially telling both Aspinall and Dana White that he holds all the cards, makes more money doing nothing than they can offer him to fight, and he's ready to burn the entire heavyweight division down rather than give them what they want.
Залік уже взяв свою команду Джонса.
So, on my command, my team has global.
But this isn't your typical fighter tantrum. This is a calculated, methodical dismantling of the UFC's heavyweight division strategy, and Jones is positioning himself as both the victim and the villain. Let me read you exactly what Jones posted on X, because his words are as sharp as any strike he's ever thrown. I spoke to the UFC a long time ago about what my future plans were. I haven't really worked out since my last fight in New York City. Honestly, I believe it's been in the UFC's best interest to keep presenting me as the company's champion, not Tom. I've just been playing the role of company man by doing nothing at all and holding the position, and truthfully, it's been incredibly lucrative. I've made more money off of Tom being the interim champ than Tom has himself.
You put two guys in a room and who walks out?
What's up, guys? How we doing?
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing all right.
I can call you guys in, but
Hey, I'm not gonna do this interview. You don't want to do it? No, because it's gonna be an Aspinall fest. I'm not doing it.
Think about that statement. Jones is openly admitting to strategic inactivity while simultaneously profiting more than the interim champion who's been actively competing and calling for unification. Let's break down what's really happening here, because this goes deeper than typical pre-fight promotion or retirement speculation. Jones is essentially revealing the business mechanics behind championship politics. He's claiming that the UFC benefits more from him holding the title inactive than from Tom Aspinall being promoted to undisputed champion. Why? Because Jones brings mainstream attention and controversy that drives engagement and revenue.
I guess the clarifying question then is, if Dana and Hunter do come to you after this fight, the figures make sense to you, would you then be open to fighting Tom Aspinall, or are you categorically thinking, he does nothing for me, I will not fight that guy?
He does nothing for me. He does nothing for me. If you're a person that wants to see me really challenged, then I get it. 7 years younger, like 35 pounds bigger than me, right? I get it. It's like, wow, this John's so good. We finally found someone way younger and way bigger than him. Let's see how he does against that. I get that narrative. But for me, if you were my manager, if you were on my team, why not fight against Pereira, a guy who's the same age as you, and we walk around the same exact size? Business-wise, it makes more sense. I'm going to call him this, fight the nobody that may be more dangerous, or fight the guy with all the accolades who's incredibly dangerous, but it actually will affect your legacy.
But the most damning accusation comes next. It sucks to see the rest of the division get slowed down like this, but that has nothing to do with me. I don't pull the strings. Jones is deflecting responsibility while simultaneously admitting the division is being held hostage. He's painting himself as a pawn in the UFC's larger game, but a very well-compensated pawn. The power play becomes clear with this statement. And remember, you can't strip a guy like me at this point. I give the belt up freely. Veni, Vidi, Vici. A translation, I came, I saw, I conquered, and I leave on my own terms. While Jones is making philosophical statements about legacy and control, Tom Aspinall remains in professional limbo. The British interim heavyweight champion has been waiting since his 60-second demolition of Curtis Blades last July.
Last time we did with the world's strongest kicker. But today, mixing up a bit, world's strongest man. We've got big Tom Stoltman in the building. Hit with your shin. We're going to do a little exercise first. What we're going to do is I'm going to hold you for 10 seconds. Do your best to get up. Tell me when you're ready. Go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go. Going to do the same thing, mate. You on top this time. 3, 2, 1, go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I'm out of here. So we're going to go 10, Oh, he's got them heavy legs though, Tom. 30? 30%. We're going 30. We're on 30. Oh, yeah. Tom is 180 kilos, 6'9". We're on 50. Right, we'll go 50. Oh. This could be 100. Right, you give me 100% and we'll end there. I'm going to try and stand strong. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good kick, that. Yeah, I've got a dead leg there, mate. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
Aspinall represents everything the UFC claims to value: youth, activity, finishing ability, and hunger for competition. Yet he's been relegated to spectator status, while Jones holds court from Thailand. The psychological warfare here is subtle but devastating. Jones isn't just retiring, he's doing it in a way that maximizes his profit while minimizing Aspinall's momentum. Every month that passes is another month of prime athletic years wasted.
I guess the clarifying question then is, if Dana and Hunter do come to you after this fight, the figures make sense to you, would you then be open to fighting Tom Aspinall, or are you categorically thinking, he does nothing for me, I will not fight that guy?
He does nothing for me. He does nothing for me. If you're a person that wants to see me really challenged, then I get it. 7 years younger, like 35 pounds bigger than me, right? I get it. It's like, wow, this Jon's so good. We finally found someone way younger and way bigger than him. Let's see how he does against that. I get that narrative. But for me, if you were my manager, if you were on my team, why not fight against Pereira, a guy who's the same age as you, and we walk around the same exact size? Business-wise, it makes more sense. Fight the, I'm going to call him this, fight the nobody that may be more dangerous, or fight the guy with all the accolades who's incredibly dangerous, but it actually will affect your legacy.
For the 31-year-old Brit, sources close to the situation suggest that an announcement regarding Aspinall's next fight is imminent, but the damage to the division's narrative may already be done. Jones's revelations expose uncomfortable truths about how the UFC manages its most valuable assets. If his claims are accurate, it suggests the promotion prioritizes marketability over meritocracy.
And you were talking about Tom and Jon. Tom released that video blog a few days ago on the train where he was saying, like, Jon's side is holding up the fight. What is he referring to there?
Well, I think that, listen, Jon Jones definitely wants to fight. Just when and where is what we're working on now.
Do you feel confidence? I think you said Jon.
I'm very confident
summer on first
that fight happens. Yeah.
Summer?
Yeah.
Dana White has repeatedly promised fans that the Jones-Aspinall unification bout would 100% happen, but Jones is now claiming these were empty promises designed to maintain interest while he collected appearance fees and sponsorship money. Perhaps the most revealing aspect of Jones's statements concerns his perspective on legacy. When confronted with accusations that avoiding Aspinall would damage his historical standing, Jones offered this philosophy.
I feel like it's Jones's legacy is entwined with the UFC's legacy.
Yeah.
And what they're thinking is, like, he's the Michael Jordan for us. And if he does lose, it affects the UFC's overall brand. Because then, you know, a Silva lost, GSP lost. We don't really have a guy to hang our hat on and go, he was the GOAT.
I think he's smart. I think he's smart. If the shoe was on the other foot, I wouldn't fight me either. And that's not me bigging myself up. It's just like, why would you not fight a guy that's 42, 43, a million miles on the clock, and then backdoor it, as opposed to fighting like this guy who's just steamrolling everybody? Yeah. And I think it's smart. I don't think he's scared. He's Jon Jones, mate. He's not scared of anybody.
That's the problem with some young men. You think your last outcome is your legacy. Legacy is what no one can take from you. It's built over time, not defined by a single win or loss. This represents a fundamental shift in how we think about athletic careers. Jones is arguing that his body of work at light heavyweight, where he dominated for nearly a decade, insulates him from criticism about his heavyweight tenure. But critics argue this misses the point. It's not about one fight defining a legacy, it's about how that legacy ends. Does the greatest light heavyweight of all time go out by avoiding the most dangerous heavyweight contender? Industry insiders suggest option 2 is most likely, allowing Jones to exit gracefully, while the UFC moves forward with Aspinall as the face of the division. Jon Jones has managed to control the narrative even in departure, leaving the UFC heavyweight division forever changed by his presence and absence in equal measure. The question now isn't whether Jones will fight again, but whether the UFC can rebuild the division's credibility after this very public manipulation has been exposed.